Hello and welcome, this is Captain Psychology and we'll be playing Halo 4 today. This is my first solo LP. I just picked a game at random that I've played and beat before, so hopefully this turns out well.
The children. Dr. Halsey.
You already know everything.
You kidnapped them.
Children's minds are more easily accepting of indoctrination. Their bodies more adaptable to augmentation. The result was the ultimate soldier. And because of our success, when the Covenant invaded, we were ready.
Dr. Halsey, you're bending history for your own favor, and you know it. You developed the Spartans to crush human rebellion, not to fight the Covenant.
When one human world after another fell, when my Spartans were all that stood between humanity and extinction, nobody was concerned about why they were originally built.
So you feel in the end your choices were justified.
My work saved the human race.
Do you think the Spartans' lack of basic humanity helped?
What are you after? The others before you were naval intelligence, but you're something else.
Records show Spartans routinely exhibited mildly sociopathic tendencies, difficulty with socialization, and
The
verbalization.
records show efficient behavior operating in hazardous situations. I supplied the tools to maintain that efficiency.
Do you believe the Master Chief succeeded because he was, at his core, broken?
What does John have to do with this? You want to replace him?
The Master Chief is dead.
His file reads missing in action.
Catherine. Spartans never die.
Your mistake is seeing Spartans as military hardware. My Spartans are humanity's next step. Our destiny as a species. Do not underestimate them. But most of all, do not underestimate him.
That was a little uncanny valley there. Interesting. I actually don't remember that cutscene when I first played through it. Huh. Guess I have a bad memory for things. But yeah, this is the fourth Halo game. It's after it's basically the first part of like supposedly the new trilogy of the new group games, because the last one ended with the defeat of the Covenant and the Flood and everything. I've played every Halo and beat every Halo game except for 2, which I do have and I'll get around to playing. I just, since I've never played it before, I was like, didn't think I wanted to do it for an LP. Because if it's a game I've already played, I get a little bit more familiar so I can talk during it and not just concentrate quite as much, hopefully. So yeah, hopefully things turn out well with this one. Yeah, this is actually Bungie's no longer creating them. That's the company who created 1 through 3, if I'm not mistaken. This is 343 Industries. Major graphical upgrade compared to the first couple. So, I mean, it has been a whole new two systems and essentially a whole almost a decade or so. So yeah. Originally for a long time I was actually not a big fan of the Halo series due to my old roommate and his friends being major cunts about this game. As in, like, whenever I try to play with them, they always insisted on the local multiplayer. But instead of, like, actually playing and trying to beat each other and fire. They basically pissed around on the stage constantly, like seeing who could stack his the tanks the highest, or who could
Wake up, Chief.
run the fast or something like that. It's really annoying, and every time I try to actually play the multiplayer and try to kill things, they just all teamed up on me, killed me, and continued whatever they were doing. So it's really annoying to try and play it. It's for those who played the old GoldenEye, it'd basically be like trying to play multiplayer with 3 guys who insist on just playing.
Where are we?
Still adrift on the Dawn.
Why did you wake me?
Hopefully it comes out good. I didn't
Bringing
adjust the
your
volume
systems
yet.
online now. I rewrote your ship's firmware while you were out.
You've been busy.
Activating the ship's gravity generator.
That's weird.
Chief, look up. You need to pull the manual release.
Seems like old times.
Okay, that's been
Ready to get back to work?
I thought you'd never ask. We've got intrusion alerts lighting up on multiple decks.
Yeah, so essentially,
Our best bet to figure out who's boarding us is the observation deck, 4 floors up.
Could it be a rescue team?
Wouldn't bet on it.
yeah, the people I played the first Halo game with, like I said, they were very obnoxious about things. I can't even remember most of their roles. I'm also playing. I'm not one of those people who play on the hardest setting and stuff in order to challenge myself, because I'd rather be entertaining. I mean, some people.
This is the service record for Spartan John 117. Would you like to continue? Frigate Pillar of Autumn discovers Forerunner Halo Installation 04 and deploys Spartan 117 to protect UNSC AI Cortana. Chief uncovers a Covenant plot to fire the weapon and sacrifices the Autumn to destroy the Halo ring.
Oh, that gives you background of what's happened since then, but I'm going to skip it for now.
Weapon systems online.
But yeah, I'm not one of those guys who just plays on the hardest because I know I'm not the greatest player in the world, and
How long was I out?
4 years, 7 months, 10 days.
rather not just continuously
Somebody
die.
should have
I always
found
found
us
that
by
kind of
now.
boring when there's no progress made in a stage because the player LPers dying constantly.
What's that?
Sensor scan, high intensity. Doesn't match any known patterns.
How close are we to the observation deck?
It's directly above us. The elevator doors look sealed tight. Chief, be careful. Because some areas might have lost
I
pressure.
think
Right.
this is part of the Master Chief Collection, not the solo game.
Chief, watch out! Didn't realize the ship had deteriorated so badly.
I thought we had a truce with the Covenant.
A lot can happen in 4 years. Either way, he's probably not alone. We should be careful.
Yeah, that's right. Careful. We're killing everything in our path. Oh, that's our switch. Oh, oh, silly me. I totally forgot. What?
Find the override for the blast shield so we can see what we're up against. The good news is these Covenant aren't outfitted like standard military. It's possible we just came across a rogue salvage ship. Or we might have stumbled into an entire Covenant fleet.
Nice.
Maybe they haven't recognized us.
That's one possibility. Landing craft flanking us!
We need to get off this ship.
We've got bigger problems. We've got a cruiser on an intercept course. Head for the elevator banks.
Didn't the ship's sensors say we still had weapon systems online?
Yes, but since the ship was torn in half, we can't access the weapons stations. We'll have to fire them manually from the outer hull.
Awesome. Yeah, Century started with a good old firefight in this game, which is pretty good. Keep the action going. As you can tell, I'm not the greatest at these games. But hopefully it'll be entertaining enough. Trying to hold it all on my own. The wife and I are currently going to be moving to a new house, so a lot of the games that I would normally play are not available because we don't have the systems hooked up.
That cruiser's shields are down. Assuming they don't raise them, that missile's gonna be one heck of a surprise.
Yeah, in case you can't tell, or just interestingly, I tend to prefer the human weapons or helmet weapons. I know that might not be the sucker. May not be the strategically sound thing, but yeah, it's just aesthetic.
These Covenants seem more fanatical than the ones we fought before.
Alrighty.
How far to the missile?
We're just about there.
Yeah. Totally missed. Nice. It's point blank and I still missed it. How'd you miss him? You're right there. Oh, got turned around. Trying to find my way. Trying to find my way. This is the way. This is the way.
The auxiliary launch station should be to your left, out of the airlocks. You'll have to prime the launch for ignition.
Cortana.
It's nothing. Just get to the launch station.
Well, that's...
I'm sorry, did I miss orbiting a Forerunner planet at some point?
One thing at a time.
And as these guys are coming to wreck my shite, I believe this is actually a good time to stop. Tell me what you think. Like I said, this is my first solo LP. Normally I'm LPing with the wife. I know I wasn't probably talking as much as I probably normally would. Without someone to talk with, it's a little bit harder to do running commentary and stuff, which I guess is what separates the good LPers from the bad ones, huh? But I should be getting the hang of it eventually, and hopefully everything will work out. So, like and subscribe, and hopefully be more videos. So, there'll be some Half-Life. I might do some BioShock, and a few others, just to get some, little FPS variety, so to speak, and see how it goes. So, that'll be it for today. Peace out.